The news headline: Lawyer narrates encounter with Ipob members wielding machine guns, anti-aircraft SMGs. Details below. Fabian Onwugalu, a lawyer, has narrated his encounter with members of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob. Onwugalu, a former chairman of Ohanaeze Ndigbo, who explained how he was trailed by the armed men in Tøūgh, Anambra State, stated that they were heavily armed with sophisticated weapons, including machine guns, AK-47 rifles, and anti-aircraft guns. As I concluded my case at High Court de Tøūgh, Anambra State, today, I drove to the new spare parts market to buy engine oil for my generator. Thereafter, I quickly proceeded to my country home to meet one of my errand boys, Mr. Anayo, who had been waiting at the gate since 4 p.m. to see me for some allowance. He stated. After the traffic light junction, I decided to increase my speed to 80 km/h, but lo and behold, a black Toyota RAV4 suddenly appeared behind, trailing me. When I noticed that the car, though old, despite the model 2010, had no plate number, I became very curious and suspicious. My first line of thought was that there could be either armed robbers who trailed me from the Access Bank ATM, where I withdrew 20,000, out of which I had to use 6,000 and 2,000 to buy PMS and engine oil, respectively, or some exuberant youth on an alcoholic and drunk spree. Whichever was the case, I decided to speed off from far away from them, since I trusted my turbocharged ride called Terrorist Kid, a new model 2018 model. In a twinkle of an eye, I had cruised to 100 km/h, but the vehicle kept following up with a gap of less than 5 yards. I thought of driving into the Otolo police station, but quickly remembered that they had relocated to the CPS due to the fear of the unknown gunmen. As I was contemplating what to do, the worst happened. As I slowed down to avoid the potholes at Orisuf petrol station, their car overtook me in a Gestapo style, as in a James Bond movie, and blocked both my car and an ongoing Range Rover Sport 2020 model. I then said my last prayer and asked God to have mercy on me and accept my soul in paradise. One came to me and barked, "Oga George, what are you doing to bring Nnamdi Kanu out?" I told him that I just came back from Abuja last week, where I joined his defense team free of charge. He told me to continue and that God will bless me. While two of them were interrogating the driver of the range, the other two were chanting, "No Biafra, no election." The lawyer said the boys also threatened to blow up political meeting venues henceforth if the government does not stop, wasting the lives of innocent youths who thronged their meetings. After about 10 minutes, He retreated to the range and ordered the driver, who introduced himself as the son of Igwe Orisu, Igwe Unewi, and the owner of the petrol station, out of the car and returned his 2 phones to him. He continued. As this was going on, another team arrived with a Honda Pilot. The second group shouted that they were the backup squad. Meanwhile, as their eyes concentrated on the vehicles, I quietly reversed into the Obindu petrol station, left my keys in the ignition, and scaled the dwarf fence into the cassava farmland nearby. They later left with the 4 cars and the owner of the last car, which they commandeered. Thank God they did not see any political party insignia on me and my car. Moreover, they thought I was a security agent trying to escape from them. But when they saw me in my lawyer's apparel, they became friendly. I'm still in shock after so many hours, as my BP, which shot up to 180, is yet to subdue. Only the Almighty God can intervene on this imbroglio. Today, I confirm that these boys are armed to the teeth, as I saw them koro welding AK-49, machine guns, anti-aircraft missiles, Russian-made SMG, LA rifle, and pistols. One particular boy of about 30 years, who seemed to be the leader, had the ammunition belt rolled round his body like wrapper, with 2 pistols by his trousers side pockets. The lawyer narrates his encounter with the Ipob members. He saw them with his eyes, where they were welding machine guns, anti-aircraft, SMG. He said, welding anti-aircraft missiles, Russian-made SMG. He said he's still in shock after so many hours, as his BP, which shot up to 180, is yet to subside. The Biafra people are making use and welding machine guns by themselves, having refuse all over themselves. Thank you.